Adrian Broner, Michael Williams Jr. at the end of the month. Yes, this falls under the category pro boxing is a joke. So this video might not be for my knowledgeable subscribers on here that know a lot about boxing, whether you be a fighter or trainer. So this may be a little boring to you, but for the rest, I think it'll be informative. So let's start off by how did we arrive at Michael Williams Jr. for this fight with Adrian Broner? Some people might not understand it, or they're saying, well, he's what, 20 and 1 loss. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll pay for this. Okay, in boxing we have like percentages. Like say Crawford Spence, you might say is a 50-50 fight. Tank Garcia, you might say is a 50-50 fight. I'm not going to give my real percentages because I haven't given my prediction fully on this fight. So it may not be 50-50. But anyway, you guys get what I'm saying. So Adrian Broner, Michael Williams Jr. is a 100-0 fight. And it's pay-per-view. That's why this is titled Pro Boxing's a Joke. I promise the next video won't be Pro Boxing's a Joke. So again, for the people, well, 20 and 1. So you take a look at the opponents Michael Williams Jr. has fought. Now these are terms in pro boxing. I know it's a little rude, but you're going to hear the truth on this channel. Now the people Michael Williams Jr. has fought are called opponents with no pulse. You go to the morgue to find your opponents to get your wins. These are 50 steps below tomato can. So let's go down to Mexico and then we'll get to the south of the United States. So you're starting your pro off, you want to get his feet wet, the jitters out. So you get him one of these morgue fighters, you get him a few of them. But anyway, you go to Mexico. So you pay the promoter $750 to get a win down there. Now my buddy I just talked to yesterday on this because I didn't go that route with my boxers. I fought them way too tough and I should be slapped for it. My first pro fighter had a guy with 0 and 1 his first fight. The rest of them, no losing records. And he walked into a gym at 24 years old. So anyway, so you go down to Mexico, you pay the promoter. The guy I talked to yesterday has done this, and he said the price has gone up. So let's say now it's $900 or $850. Pay the promoter to go get your win. And weights don't even matter down there. You could outweigh your guy 10, 12, 15 pounds, doesn't matter. You can even pay the officials to be guaranteed a win because those guys do try. They're not told to lose, they'll try. So I've seen trainers up here taking their fighter down there and get their third pro win down in Mexico and they lost. Lost a decision, which is kind of unusual, so apparently they didn't pay the officials. Because from what I'm told, if you get knocked out, yeah, there's nothing much you can do. You've already given your money to the promoter, you paid the officials to score the fight in your favor, but you get knocked out, so tough luck. So now let's leave Mexico and go to Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi. And I didn't even know this stuff went on down there because I never checked on it or anything until one of my fighters turned pro down that way and started his pro career that way. And I'm going, oh my God. And then one of my top matchmaker friends in California happened to go on the site he was on. He goes, hey, that guy on this bout sheet's not even allowed to fight in Nevada or California. He's suspended. The commission won't let him. So, yeah, he headed south to get a fight. So again, you can outweigh a guy down south at these are trash venues, boxing venues down south. Trash. You can outweigh a guy 12, 15 pounds. So you go down there to get a guy with no pulse. You get a guy out of the morgue to get your wins. You build your record up. Now, you know, Hagler, in his 15th pro fight, fought Sugar Ray Seales, a gold medalist, 21-0. To do a little comparison. Hearns had about 3 guys with losing records when he was coming up. Nico Ali, he hasn't fought any fighter with a losing record, but he's got Top Rank. Brad Goodman's a good matchmaker for Top Rank. They're bringing him along real nice, progressing him up so he learns boxing. Didn't have hardly any amateur fights, really. And then you see the casuals cutting him down. Oh, he's fighting taxi drivers. Oh my God. Give me a break. Of all people who needed fighters with no pulse, it was Nico. So Michael Williams Jr. builds his record up to 18-0 with morgue fighters. Then they're going to step him up for a little bag of money. John Bauza, national TV. Andre Ward and the announcers are saying, well, his resume is a little suspect here. And
it's the first time that Michael Williams has faced some real adversity as a professional. A lot of his wins have come against inferior competition, opponents with more losses than wins. Let's see how he responds.
Yeah, Dre, to illustrate that point, only 2 of his 19 wins have come against opponents with a winning record.
So he gets slaughtered in this fight on national TV. I don't know, knocked down, 3-4 times in 3 rounds, then the fight stopped.
Williams. In this building will be Macho Camacho. Nice counter right from John Bauza. Down goes Williams.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Stronger than my opponent, and that's the message Williams is sending right now.
Oh, what a left from Bauza. Number 4, halfway through. Oh, nice long left as Williams walking backwards, and he's down where he doesn't want to be.
There's the left hand.
4, 5, 6.
A minute left for Williams. Can Bauza finally finish him? That's another.
Box.
Absolutely, they're talking about it. But then again, it's his father in the corner, and that's sometimes the toughest decision to make. Guess what? Bauza makes it for him with a big left hook, finishing Michael Williams Jr.
So then he goes back down to the shitholes in South and fights a morgue fighter and gets back on the winning ways. Outweighed his opponent, I think, by 6 pounds. See, people, when you have fights, you agree on the contract. Maybe the fight's going to be at 148, 149, or 147, the welterweight limit. And you can't come over that, otherwise you get money or make the guy lose weight, or you get both. But anything goes. I don't know what's with the commission down south. So anything goes at these crap venues down there. So Michael Williams Jr. gets a win with a morgue fighter, gets back on the winning ways. So what is he, 20-1? And that's why Adrian Broner picks him 20-1. And with Roy Jones involved, and Adrian Broner had to have known this before Roy Jones had been involved with training Michael Williams Jr., but it was mostly his Michael Williams Sr. So then you got Roy saying he's going to exclusively train Michael Williams Jr. for this fight with Adrian Broner. And I'm sure I would think there's a little money kicked to Roy Jones, because you're going to get more pay-per-views with a name like Roy Jones, and he's going to corner Michael Williams Jr. You're going to get more pay-per-views. So this is why I feel Adrian Broner picked this guy, hit his team. 20, 1 loss, and Roy Jones is involved. No, I won't be purchasing this fight. I didn't even purchase Fury Chisora. I'm not going for that stuff. I only pick out competitive, interesting fights with a good rivalry, like Benavidez Plant coming up. So I should buy all these since I do this channel and talk on boxing, but I'm not. So there you go. And as to Michael Williams Sr. says to everybody that discredits this fight, you're a hater and jealous. No, not at all. I'm glad that Michael Williams Jr. is finally going to get his bag of money. That's what the whole scam was. Taking these morgue fighters, it worked out. You know, the kid's been boxing since a young kid. He's put in a lot of road work and effort. I think he should get that bag of money. But I ain't paying for it. All right, thanks for watching.